You set up a STBT trade. Sell today, buy tomorrow. Next day, gap down. You see yourself 40,000 rupees minus. That's not bad luck. That's the gamma risk, which you do not see. So here we're gonna cover a 5-minute STBT option strategy, specially made for working professional. We're gonna crack down the logic in record time. Knowledge which helps you become a better trader, how to make a gamma theta balanced STBT. You are not losing on entries, you are losing on rules which you never wrote down. So here we are on an option simulator. We're gonna make the strategy and then we're gonna compare. Obviously, it's a weekly strategy. So here I've selected the weekly series and this is what we see. 25,250 is at the money colored differently. What do we look forward to do is sell the put, which is one strike below. Now, obviously selling a put one strike below will carry a lot of risk, especially the gamma risk. So we got to hedge it now. What do we do now? Again, we go to the weekly series, but this time the next week series. And here we sold one strike down put, but now we are buying the one strike above, which is exactly at the money. Why are we doing this? There is a reason behind this, which I'm going to tell you. When we do a STBT trade, this is how it looks right now, which you can see over your screen is that we sold one strike below and then we bought it. We are hedging it. We're not doing a naked selling, and this is how it looks. Now, obviously, payoff graph is not a true representation, but the where you should focus is how much margin it takes. Obviously, when you buy something, your margin comes down because you are sort of partial hedged. It takes approximately 36,000. You can obviously compare the margins with your broker. That's going to tell you exact, accurate margins. Now, what is the objective of STBT? That is, we look forward to enter it before the market close, and next day morning, we look forward to completely exit the particular trade. Now from here, I want you to really focus because half knowledge is where the account die slowly. What is this? What do people do is that they sell a naked strangle. You want to see what can go wrong if you sell just naked strangle? This has a structure, which I'm going to explain you in few minutes, but let me show you something. You see, this is the expiry right here. What you see is a falling knife. Now, this move is 353 points. This is happening exactly on the expiry day. This is how option sellers really get challenged in the markets, trading from half knowledge, trading from so-called theta decay information, which we're not gonna do it. So let's run the strategy STBT and we're gonna do it one day before expiry. And let's see what happens with the trade. So here, exactly one day before expiry STBT, 3 p.m., 30 minutes before market expire. What do? Is the tomorrow's expiry, the next day expiry is here we come down. As per the rule, one strike down. There is a reason behind this. We're not taking it at the money. We look to sell. We can sell 1 or we can sell 10. We're going to keep the same selling and the buying position. So we sold 10 here. Now what do is that now we go to the next series, which is 27th. Same time. And now the only difference is that we are jumping one strike above, which is approximately at the money. So let's do that. 25,650 is what I'm eyeing right now. And this is exactly at the money. And now we are buying. Why are we selling and buying? The difference is when you sell and then you buy, you trim your gamma risk. If you are viewer of this channel and if you're a subscriber, I've made a lot of videos in which I've described in the simplest words possible how to use gamma. What is the real meaning of theta? Now here, the 3 p.m., let's go ahead and let's find out what happens here. What are the rules of the strategy gonna unfold beautifully right in front of you. So here, 30 minutes before the day closing, next day is expiry, our STBT trade is on, we sold something and then we bought as well. Remember the ratio, remember the strike selection. Your setup is fine, your process is incomplete. That's why it breaks. So I want you to pay close attention to this. Now, how much time it takes to deploy? Less than 5 minutes. Now let's go ahead, 15 minutes into the trade, and now this is the closing bell over here. Let's see next day what happens. Now here, the next day at 9:25 minutes after the market opened, what do we see is 3347. Roughly it takes approximately 35,000 roughly, like I showed you, to make this strategy. Maybe 38,000, it depends, because it depends on the market volatility as well. Here we are trading with 10 lots. So obviously what you see over here, it depends on the 10 lots itself. But the main thing is, how much work are we putting into this? And what is the reason behind selling and buying on different strikes? I'm going to tell you. But before I tell you that, let's go to the previous weekly series and let's find out, have we able to make any profit, or have we able to crack a loss? Let's figure it out. So I'm going to reset it again. And now this time I'm moving it to the previous series, which happens to be 12. It's getting interesting with every passing minute. So naturally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to load the 13th over here. So we open option chain, and naturally we go to around 3 p.m., 30 minutes before expiry. And here we are right now. So where is that? Where is at the money? At the money is 25,800. As per the rule, we look to sell one strike down, which is here now, and we sell it. And now what do we do? If you're paying attention, we go to the next week now. And here I'm going to tell you, after this example, why are we picking the strike? What's the reason behind this? And now we go to the next series, and what do we do? 750 is what we sold. So we are buying one strike ahead. It's very simple. As you can see over here, 750 and 800, and this is what we made. Remember, we don't plan to hold it for a really long time. We are just holding it for 30 minutes on this day, and 5-10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour for the next particular day. So let's see now. This is obviously market closing bell, and we don't see much of a progress in the strategy as of now. And as we move ahead, what do we see? The STBT, sell today, buy tomorrow. We look forward to square off this particular trade now the very next day. Now I'm going to tell you, we can probably wait a little bit if you would like to, but it completely depends on you whether you would like to square off, whether you would like to hold the trade. Even if you hold the trade, you know very well that the theta decay is really fast. Why? Because Tuesday is an expiry day for the particular trade. Now let's come to the main thing, is that why are we selling one strike down and then we are buying one strike above? The main reason is that we are trying to balance. I don't want to make this video complicated. There is a lot of information and knowledge has gone into this. Why are we making the way it is? The main thing is, when you buy slightly at the money, the hedge, it sort of gives you extra cushion if market really go down south. But if you buy the same strike, then the cushion does not exist. It's not comfortable. Hedging should not be only in theory. Hedging should be in practice. Why? Because profit is just a byproduct of doing the right things over and over again, and the process, which is practical, not the theory part, because we can simply just sell and buy the put at the money. In theory, it will look nice. The payoff will actually look better. But if market continue to go down, then you need an extra cushion. That's the reason why we are buying, slightly in the money, at the money put. That's the main logic behind this. Also, what you see is sometimes when the VIX try to shoot up, then your break even also moves slightly more down. Now, this method is obviously not very popular. Now, do you want to see the popular method? Let me show you real quick. Now, this is a popular method which you see on your screen. Is a short strangle or a short straddle, and people do this. STBT. One gap down. And what is really attractive here is the maximum profit which they see on in theory, but the maximum profit only exists right on the peak. I have a simple question to ask you. How many times you exited the next day confused because of proper method? The confusion isn't random. What you're missing is a filtering system. Let's go to the previous series now, and something else you're going to learn from this. We're going to do it really quick. And now we're moving to 5th now. Again, STBT, we're going to stick to our guns. That is, we look to short real quick. Let me just make it for you, and then I'm going to explain you more. So here, the fresh series. Again, the same story 30 minutes prior. And here, one strike below, we sell this. And then the next strike we can look forward to buy is 26,300, but we're going to we look to long in the next series, which happens to be 13th of Jan. We are providing the cover, we are providing the gamma effect. Also, we make sure theta remains. There are a lot of moving parts to this. I don't want to really go all in with all the basics, all the moving parts of a strategy. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing it one day prior? Why are we giving 30 minutes window room to this? A lot of things happening in a particular time. Now let's see what happens with this now. And we go at 15 minutes, and what do we see is that market is here around 5 minutes to close. And let me just zoom in a little bit so you have better idea. And let's go ahead. This is the market close, and next day market has opened a gap down. And remember, we are trading on 10 lots. Next day we can definitely look forward to exit. When you place a STBT trade, it does not mean that every STBT is going to be in favor. Of course, no strategy is 100% as you realize it. But what really matters is, as you can see over here, if I remove this hedge which we buy, and why are we doing it on the put side? Why aren't we doing it on the call side? Which IV is normally higher, call side or put side? I think you've got an answer now. Now here, this is the same thing. If I remove the hedge, STBT in 10 minutes. A little blink of an eye, a little gap down, the result is right in front of you. They think just looking at the money strike and VIX or IV is enough. It's not even 40% of the decision tree. And I haven't showed you the adjustment. If market really starts to trend, then what exactly happened with this particular strategy? Now I'm sure you can realize the difference between what is the common method and what is the method which we're learning now. And also we can do adjustments as well in case market go against us. But I'm gonna leave it for maybe another part, maybe another video. I'm stopping here on purpose. And what you cannot see usually is what cost you. That's the exact reason why I tell you, hit and trial way of trading one must completely avoid. Whatever trade you try to put in, maybe STBT is what we covered, is that we try to enter before the market close, we exit next day. Always think what extra edge which you can get from the market, how you can improve on your trading. What is the method which you've been using? Because if you do the same method year on year and year, and you call it an experience, and you do not see gaps, because market is here to show you the gaps which exist in your trading. Market tells you where you should actually fill the gap and take the step towards filling those gaps. I'm sure you must have enjoyed the video. Learn something about STBT. Next time when you trade into the markets, you're gonna keep this gamma in mind. You're gonna keep how naked selling options and one crazy gap down versus if you hedge it with buying an option. But which strike to buy do they have revealed? Alright guys, thanks for watching the video and I wish you all the very best. Take care, signing off. Bye-bye.